Okay, see the 2 dumps down to the left? That's the worst thing you can do in this situation, right, KP?
The very worst thing. I mean, Jeff Gordon said the same thing. He said if you're on the outside and you can really work the car from the outside, it stabilizes the car, just like we showed in the piece that Wally and I shot. But see, he's to the left side. When you dump to the left, Jeff said, these cars get incredibly loose. When you get to the left and the car rotates in, it rotates off that left rear like that on the bumper, and they're not flat against each other anymore, and the 21 just takes off. One car's involved in it, probably the 47 car, because the one car's trying to get down off the racetrack too. So there's 3 or 4 cars that have damage, but the 21 is just...
If you're going to take care of the guy in front of you, you've got to hang to the right. You can't drop down to the left, and that was just a situation where as soon as he went down to the left, he just hooked a 21.
Well, that's all. That's just the last lap of a race. You can see Mike Wallace kind of got separated. He tried to block and pick up a little bit of air. He and Danica got together, and then that just created a big mess.
I hate seeing that many good race cars get torn up right at the finish. Heartbreaking.
Hold on.
Watch here now. Cut outside here, outside.
Surprised the camera held on. Here's Danica's view. Those are the flames from Eric Almirola's car in front of her.
Oh man. That was a hard lick right there.
Yeah, misjudged just a little bit. It only takes that little bit to create a bad accident. As the 19 just touches him in the wrong spot, sends him into the wall. We saw him walk to the ambulance, but doctors at the Infield Care Center have decided to send him over to Halifax Medical Center as a precautionary move for a little further evaluation.
Pretty much both cars did the same thing. I just think Mark's car on the outside, the air, he just got the air, got a hold of the rear of the 34 car and just started pulling it around. It's like it had a magnet.
It's almost like they both were loose getting
same thing.
Let's watch from Kevin Harvick's on board.
He's going underneath 34 right now. There you go. Stand about there. Stand it. There you go.
You see, Mark's
hang on, bud. Hold the foot on the brake. Hold the brake. Still coming. All right, ease her down now. All right, guys, we got a lot of damage right side.
Kyle Busch is a rocket. Nobody is running the outside.
Oh, there they go. There
Gordon
they go.
Slam. Menard. Mark Martin. It's a crash fest in the backstretch.
They couldn't keep doing that, Mike. They just couldn't.
Yeah, they're just going down in the corner. They don't think anything. This car's going extremely slow. But then right here is where Schindler blows that right front. You see the sparks flying. And then Kyle just know where to go. I mean, that was just he was just an innocent victim there.
I have not seen something like that in a long time. Kyle Busch, that just happened to him out of the clear blue. Just scraped down the left side of Carl Edwards there, Marty.
Yeah, and the bad news for Kyle, think about this. He has been in the top 2 in the last 7 races here, including that streak of 5 wins in a row. That's the longest streak ever at a track in the Nationwide Series. Ouch.
Yeah, nothing the spotter or anybody could do right there.
On board with Carl.
Boom.
Here's from our Fox Exmo. Watch this.
Too much air.
Yeah, when that thing went across that little quarter-mile track, that's when she gets airborne.
Yep.
was probably coming to the pits and somebody wasn't ready for it, maybe.
Yeah, see. Wow. Yeah, we saw that the other day in practice when the 6 car, David Reagan, run up on the 31 car. The 31 car got real loose and checked up right in about the same place, and the closure rate was so great. I'm not sure.
He's slowing down almost like he's out of gas.
Out of gas. It's almost like Montoya ran out of gas, because you wouldn't expect to be in the high lane and come into pit road, and I don't expect that from Juan Pablo to be up there. It's almost like when he got to that point, he ran out of gas, and the closure rate was so great.
Whoa, look out. Brian Scott tags the wall on the inside of the backstretch. Or I'm sorry, here on the front stretch.
Oh, wow. 3 wide.
Yeah.
See, Timothy Peters could not turn left because Johnny Sauter was there, and I don't think that Nelson Piquet Jr. realized that they were 3 wide. Maybe the spotter didn't tell him that they were 3 wide.
Look how hard those trucks hit. Look at all that sheet metal buckling. Great camera work, guys, showing the slow motion impact. It looks innocent enough, but darn, they hit hard.
They just jump up off the racetrack when they make contact with that outside. You see him, he's in between 2 trucks, and he does get sideways and then overcorrects it. And man, did that truck hit the wall hard.
You talked about it. You're going 160, 170 miles an hour when you get into the turn.
Yeah, but and
that's a hard right turn.
You just don't see wrecks that hard very often. I mean, that truck clobbered the outside wall, and he shot up there at just such an extreme angle, Phil.
Almost perpendicular to the outside wall.
Head on.
Here's Todd. He's right behind. You see Ricky get sideways and then overcorrects. Yeah, no contact from any other vehicle.
That's just loose.
And look at all the debris, as you mentioned.
Who's this white truck coming in here in a minute?
Just haven't liked this personally. I haven't liked this combination.
It was right there on the exit of the corner. Looked like his car was a little bit loose to begin with.
Hello, come on. There you go. Hold the brake, guys.
Here's Boyer's view. Hang on.